This is Chef LaWanda, Chef LaWanda Studios. Just going to welcome everybody again tonight that's tuning into my videos, and I deeply appreciate it. I would like for you to click like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and that would be a good thing to do. Anyway, how many of you have just cooks, I'm speaking particularly, have just wrote down recipes and just set them, stashed them somewhere, and just didn't, pay attention? I was looking in my drawers the other day for something, and I ran into a lot of my, let me show you here, a lot of my old recipes that I have. Lots of just different recipes that I wrote down. Just jot them down on some scratch paper, and I kept them. I didn't want to throw them away, so I ran into this recipe here, and I had some bananas, which is what I'm going to fix with you guys. It's actually a banana bread cake recipe, and so I was looking at this, but it's for a large quantity. So I'm going to reduce that down. I'm going to be preparing that for you guys tonight. Okay, so what I have tonight, if you got your pen and pad, or this evening, what I'm going to, the ingredients that we're using is, of course, bananas. This is a 1 cup container of bananas. I've got some smashed bananas here, and I'm going to go ahead and smash the rest of this. This was 2 large bananas, so I'm assuming this is like a 1.5 cups of smashed bananas. I've got 2 eggs. I've got almonds that has been crushed up almost into a powder in my Ninja chopper. I've got almost 1 cup of sugar, just almost 1 cup. I've got some powdered sugar with cinnamon in it. I've got cinnamon, of course. Then I've also got the zest of a lemon and the zest of an orange. Those combined together about 1 tablespoon. I've got evaporated milk I'm going to be using. I've got 1 stick and 3/4 of a stick of butter. Then I've got 2 cups of flour with a 1/2 teaspoon of salt and a 1/2 tablespoon of baking powder. And that's been combined and blended to this flour. So what I'm going to do, we're going to get started. I'm going to go ahead and start creaming the butter and the sugar together. And also I have vanilla. I don't have it sitting on the table, but vanilla flavoring. And I'm going to be using about 2 tablespoons of vanilla flavoring. But we'll get to that. I want to start by creaming together the soft butter, and our sugar. And I'm going to cream this together with just a fork here, like this. This is softened butter, if I didn't mention that before, and this is regular granulated sugar. It's almost a cup, and the reason I said almost a cup because I didn't want this recipe to be really, really sweet. The outcome, because bananas, guys, when I want to go to something sweet, I'll get a banana when I get this craving for something sweet. So I'm going to cream this together, and then I'm going to add the 2 eggs and vanilla, and also I'm going to use some of the almond, chopped up almond with this. So let me get back to you on that. Okay, so this is what it looks like after I've creamed the sugar and the butter and also the vanilla. I used 1.5 tablespoons of vanilla into this mix here, and I'm going to use the other half for my topping. Okay, I'm going to add the lemon and the zest. This is like acid. It kind of cuts down that sugary, real sugar taste. So I'm going to go ahead and add that. I'm going to do 2 eggs. And we're going to blend this together. Okay, I'm blending the eggs up really well here. And then I'm going to add my smashed bananas in here. So far we've got the cream butter with sugar, almost a cup, not quite. I have 1.5 tablespoons of vanilla in here. I've got the zest of lemon and an orange. I'm going to also do a little of cinnamon in here also, which is going to be about it's about 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. Now here we go with the bananas. Go ahead and smash these up here. This is what you call the wet ingredients, guys. When you're cooking, baking, you got to separate. Sometimes you have to separate your wet ingredients from your dry ingredients. Trying to get some big chunks of these bananas smashed down. It's okay to have some chunks in it because guess what? This is a banana bread cake recipe. So you want to taste bananas. Sometimes you want to see them. Okay. So that was 1 cup and maybe 1/2 of smashed fresh bananas. I never used this recipe with anything other than fresh bananas, so I wouldn't know how it would work without it. So let's go ahead and blend that well. Remember, you got the eggs in here. You want to make sure the eggs are incorporated really well in here. Okay, after this, I'm going to start slowly adding my dry ingredients, which is 2 cups of flour. It's a 3/4 tablespoon of baking powder. I'm hesitant because I have a recipe wrote down, but it's for a larger quantity, and it's got like a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. My butter has salt in it, and I don't want to over salt this, so I'm going to add the flour, the dry ingredients in slowly, like so. This is one good thing about this method here is you don't need a electric blender or anything to mix it. You can mix this really well. That's why it's a banana bread cake. It's not a cake, it's a banana bread cake. You can see the batter is getting more thicker. Okay, go ahead and use the rest of this. And this should be getting thicker. Here at this time I'm going to use a 1/4 cup of evaporated milk. about a quarter cup. I'm eyeballing it, but it's about a quarter cup. So I'm going to beat this until it's smooth as I would like it. Look at this. Okay, the nuts that I have here are almond nuts. You can use any type of nuts you would like, but I put them in my Ninja chopper. And on this, I'm just going to use about a tablespoon and a half. I think I chopped too much of it, but it's okay. This is almonds. I have preheated my oven at 350. You see, you can see some chunks of the banana, some of it, but not all. Not really big chunks, I mean to say. This is really good. I may put a dash more of evaporated milk. Just to give it that pouring consistency that I would like it to have. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get ready to put this into the oven. I'm going to put a little bit of clarified oil, margarine, onto this pan. Yeah, I'm going to pour this into here, like this. Sorry about that. Spoon it in here so you guys can see it. I am spooning it in. It does not pour, but it... Okay, I have my cake in the oven, and it's going to be cooking for about 25 minutes to an hour. I'll be checking on it, and to make sure that the cake is done, you know, we do the method of sticking a toothpick in the middle of it, and then I'll get back with you from there. And I'm going to mix the, I put in a tablespoon of the chopped up almonds in here, as well as cinnamon in my white sugar. I'm going to add whipping cream, heavy whipping cream, just enough to dissolve it. Just enough to dissolve it. Also going to add the other half teaspoon of vanilla that I didn't do earlier. So we're going to dissolve this. Give it a little bit more whipping cream. So that was about a tablespoon and a half of whipping cream here. Heavy whipping cream. Okay, I'm going to whip this up really good. Get all the sugar lumps out of there. See, the cake came out really well. It's still warm, which is how I want it right now. Okay, let's go ahead and put our topping on top of this. You can see the nuts. That's why I wanted it warm. Do this while it's warm. That way you can see the topping melt on here. This was just about 3/4 cup of white powdered sugar. And there you go. This is banana bread cake. And what I'm going to do, you guys know I love lemons. So I'm going to take some lemon juice and just squeeze on top of here. Just a little bit to squeeze of some lemon. And here you go. Okay, I'm going to take a taste of this beautiful banana bread cake. Look at that, it's really, really moist. You can get a taste of that, a view of that on the inside. Whoops. Still a little warm. Dropping cake everywhere. This is what you call a really moist cake when you can do that. Banana bread cake. It's really good. It's not really sweet, that sweet at all. Absolutely wonderful. Okay, if you like the contents of this video, click like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. This is Chef LaWanda in Chef LaWanda's studio. I'll catch you on the next video. Have a blessed day.